I was right about last night. It was a beautiful night. Could have been our last campfire, and it's going to be. We're in for some rain tonight, and we're all soaking wet. We've got a tent up. I'm going to, I know if I don't eat now, I'm not going to want to do it once I dry off, because I'm soaking wet right now. Good morning, we're back in our little cove. It's kind of a weird trip where the wind is, it's been non-stop. The wind hasn't really stopped since we left. It was windy when we got here, and it's pretty much been windy ever since, all night. Like usually at night, things slow down a little bit, but the wind's been pretty steady all night. So, you know, blue skies, but the wind takes away from it a little bit, especially this campsite, because we're kind of isolated in this area. Our tent was up top, which was fine last night, but to cook and just to be able to relax and talk, it's better to be shielded from the wind. So this little spot's worked out fine. I'm going to cook up some breakfast and get moving for the day. One of my absolute favorite things about getting out, just having a breakfast in complete quiet, and you know, having the wilderness to yourself, it seems like, anyways. Some coffee and some oatmeal. And I know that this is going to be one of the last ones of the year as far as canoeing goes and everything else, so I get almost like sentimental when I look at this. In the new year, I'm going to try to put out videos every second week. I know on YouTube it's really important to keep a schedule, but I do have a career and family and stuff, so I'm by no means a full-time YouTuber like Joe and Sean are. So it's really hard for me to put out content, and I don't want to put out content just to do it. Like, I like to make sure that it's the quality's there and it's worth watching, in my opinion. So I really appreciate any feedback you guys give. Comments, I try to respond to all of them. If I don't right away, usually I'm gone on a trip like I am now. But I really do like reading people's comments and getting feedback, and the YouTube community, it's when I first got on YouTube, it sounded kind of corny to me. Like, they call everything a community, and they refer to things as, you know, build your community. But yeah, I read the comments from the same subscribers every time I put a video out, and it's a cool feeling to know that people are fans, you know, and they want to watch what I put out, and I think that's great. It's humbling, and I really love that people enjoy watching these videos. But having said that, I like feedback too, so I get some, and I try to incorporate it in some of the things I do, if I can. If I can't, you know, I can't, but I certainly like hearing the feedback for it. And it's weird when you have a YouTube channel, you're guiding your own ship, and you're not getting any direction from anywhere. You just do what you think is good, and you do what you think people want to watch. Mainly I do what I think is something I'll enjoy, and I'm not going to fake it. I'm not going to do things that I wouldn't want to do in the first place. But how long the videos are, that sort of stuff. You know, I do like hearing comments. So if you're watching this video and you're watching this, you know, feel free to send me a comment and email me. Big thing, I got to get better with the social media and get on maybe more on work on my Facebook more and my website. So with fires, you get what the work you put into it, right? All these small scraps of pine and stuff, they burn quick and they're easy to get going, but they don't last very long, right? It's hard to find some hardwood and solid hardwood in these type of bushes to keep a fire going. So the easier it is to collect the wood and cut the wood, the faster it burns. But it's not that cold this morning, so I'm not going to worry about it too much. Because we didn't have any portages yesterday, we were able to bring some real milk. It's cold enough where we didn't really have to refrigerate it. But today we got portages, so I got a small Tetra Pak of milk that doesn't need refrigerating for tomorrow morning. So we try to go a little bit lighter today. So this is kind of a nice little luxury. Kind of spoiled.
Yeah, I fell asleep quick. I wasn't tossing and turning early. It's like just kind of getting comfortable with the drawstrings and closing up my mummy bag and get my little my vent hole.
You gotta get in the zone.
And then, oh yeah, I put earplugs in and I'm out. It's like people like, don't you like hear
the
bears
bear
and stuff?
scratching on the tent?
It's like, if he kills me, he kills me. It's like, what am I gonna do? I'll wake up if something comes through.
Isn't it ironic that where they see bears are the car camping campgrounds off the highway?
Exactly.
They're on picnic tables, going through people's trailers.
Leaving marshmallows lying around. It's like, well, yeah, of course you see bears out here.
Yeah. Times I've seen them, they see you and they run off. Like they're like terrified.
Oh, perfect.
But it is shooting down this channel. How it is getting so strong in such a small area. There we go. Eases up a bit. So believe it or not, this is the portage we're walking down. That's a flooded portage. Come on, girl. There we go. This would probably be the put out of it. Oh boy.
Yeah, the whole time I'm like, okay, actually.
It's gotta be here somewhere.
You'll start to see something. I was actually aiming for this because it just looked like a different.
Yeah. I will. Yep. We just thought we'd mix it up a little bit. We do a double carry on this one. It's just such a nice day. I don't even mind just enjoying the walk in the woods. It's pretty nice. I mean, this one here is really, it's a kilometer, over a kilometer. This one's over a kilometer, but it's not steep at all. It's one of the nicest portages I've been on in a long time. Just enjoying the walk. Cloud cover coming in, and I don't know what kind of weather we're gonna get tonight. Of course, the rain's gonna come down now, eh? Well, it's your last night, and I was right about last night. It was a beautiful night. Could have been our last campfire, and it's going to be. We're in for some rain tonight, and we're all soaking wet. Got a tent up. I'm going to. I know if I don't eat now, I'm not going to want to do it once I dry off because I'm soaking wet right now. So I'm making a quick dehydrated meal. I'm going to get some water boil, throw it in the dehydration pack, and then pretty much be ready to go. Get everything else set up. But just to give you an example, this is not a day where I want to start making fires. We've been paddling all day. We did about 5K of portages. So, yeah, it's time to dry off, get some food, and get my seat back. This is why I always don't have a lot of clothes on this trip, but I got some smart wool in a dry bag that I'll be putting on shortly. I should say that I'm wet, not because of the rain gear, but mainly because of sweating. So you can have the best rain gear in the world, but if you're sweating like crazy, it doesn't help much. Oh, my fail-safe, some pad thai. I had to get one more canoe trip in. Couldn't just leave well enough alone. Sucker for punishment. Morning, guys. So it's our last day. Last night was tough. We got in, had a hard portage, one of the steepest ones that I've ever done. There's some nice waterfalls, that was cool, but the portage was tough. So we got to our campsite. Unfortunately, it was raining last night. We got in, stumbled into camp, set up basically our tent in the rain. That's how these things go sometimes, right? So basically, throw everything in the tent, hop in there, and we were pretty much tent bound for the night because not only was it raining, but the wind was howling. So it was a nice surprise to wake up to some sunshine. There's not a cloud in the sky right now, and about an hour ago it was still raining and the wind was blowing. So the wind's still coming out, but we can handle that. Sunshine perks up your spirits, right? We're on Nellie Lake, one of the clearest lakes in Killarney Provincial Park. Actually, it's the actual second clearest, but the clearest lake you can get to by a canoe. And the color is just amazing. So hopefully once the sun comes out, we'll be able to get some footage for you so you can really appreciate, because getting here is tough. And if I can share it with you. Well, buddy, it was a tough night last night, eh?
It was a very tough night last night. Probably one of our toughest in all the years we've been camping.
Yeah.
And can't remember a time where we were huddled up for 12 hours in the tent.
Yeah, it was blowing pretty bad.
It was.
So luckily for us, we got some sunshine today. So first thing this morning, some jet boil, oatmeal, some tea, and my toes are starting to get cold, so I need some tea. You want to challenge yourself, you got to get a trip to Killarney Park. It's rocky, it's rugged. There's not quite the well-cut trails that you might find in Algonquin, that sort of thing. It's well maintained, but you feel like you're in a little more wilderness out here. So if you ever get a chance to get out here, be prepared to do some tough portages, but the view and the scenery is worth it. So all these waterfalls that I'm showing you, they're during the portage from Murray Lake to Nellie Lake. And I don't think I've had a nicer portage where you can stop and see. So far, 2 magnificent waterfalls. I don't know if the other ones, if there's any more to go. When they say this is steep, it's no exaggeration. I'll show you some of the elevation that we're climbing, so be prepared. But so far, it's been worth the effort. Oh, you can feel that in the thighs.
Maybe those skinny little legs of yours will finally grow up.
It's getting smaller. this portage that we're doing, we're leaving Nellie Lake and we're going back into, I think, Firewood Lake. It follows a gorgeous waterfall. It's almost like a series of them that just, it seems like just when you think you've gotten to the top, there's this another cascading waterfall. So, and it follows these brooks and streams all along the way along the portage. It's just unbelievable. It's beautiful. Well, my first canoe trip of the year, it was snowing, and my last one, it's snowing. I don't know if you can see it, but it's snowing right now. It's late April, it was sunny, and clouds came in, and now it's snowing. So you never know what you're going to get in April, or you never know what you're going to get in October. To build off, we had a very eventful end to our trip. A little later than we expected, a few unforeseen incidents, but we're all safe and sound and back to home. And Bill?
Another one in the books.
All right. Cheers. Thanks for watching.